Alright, y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Magda Desir. I am the unapologetic nonconformist. This is Unloaded and Uncovered with Magda. Definitely find me on Instagram, at Magda Desir _. You can also find me on Facebook too. I'll put the link in the description box below. And so we're gonna get into it. This is my second video. I know I look bummy. I had something planned and scheduled, but I think I'm going to wait until either the end of the month or later on, or maybe in April to release it. But it was good. But I just want to come on here. This is like, I literally am recording this the day before today's Wednesday, so by the time I upload this, it's gonna be Thursday. But I said I was gonna come on here weekly, so I'm keeping my word and I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna be consistent with this. But I look bummy and I don't look bummy, I just look the way I look, simply because I had a rough 2 weeks. And since this is my podcast and I'm gonna just be transparent with y'all, this shit took a toll on my mental. Like, it really took a toll on my mental. It's so bad that I was like hoping. I was texting my therapist like, you available? You available? I also, like, I reached out to my friends, but you know how you just don't want to bother your friends with your shit because they got their own shit to deal with, and they might be parents and things like that. So that shit took these past 2 weeks took a major toll on my black ass. Like, I was just like, what is going on? I was getting hit left and right, blow to blow, like back to back to back. And it had me sitting and thinking. Like, I literally sat with myself and I was just like, why? Why am I getting hit with so much of these adversaries coming on? Like, why is it that I'm getting hit back to back with all of this stuff at once? Is it a lesson that I'm supposed to learn? Is it something that I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the issue? Well, I wouldn't say issue, but what am I to learn out of this? So eventually, I sat back and I thought about it, and I realized that I'm entering a new season of me, a new level of myself, a new Magda. The tests are difficult. They're very difficult because I believe what I'm supposed to learn out of all of this is just, when shit happens, let it go. And I'm a thinker. Like, I am a thinker. I think through things. Like, I journaled all my thoughts and emotions. I cried. I talked to friends. Like, I talked to really close friends. I talked to family, like my cousin, and I'm just like, what happened? Like, what did I do? And they're like, just take it for what it is and just keep it moving. You can't really sit on it. Like, I was like, I'm the type of person, when something happens, like, I'm very genuine and I feel, and I'm an empath, and I can sympathize and empathize with anybody. So if you tell me something, I will be able to feel the same emotions that you are feeling in that moment, or had felt when you experience whatever you experience. And so I'm the type of person where I have to sit with it. I have to analyze it. I have to think about it. And sometimes the overthinking can take me to places that I should not be going. And when all of this was transpiring, when all of this was happening, I mean, bro, like, I never cried this much in 2 weeks span like I did. Actually, I cried a little bit more, but within these 2 weeks span, I have cried. So much water came out of my eyes that it got to the point where I was walking around here with shades on. Like my eyes were so puffy that I had to like walk around with shades on. Cause I didn't want people to think like something happened to me or somebody attacked me or whatever. You know, I'm in a new city, so I don't want nobody, if they FaceTime me, I don't want nobody questioning like, what happened to you? Who hit you? It wasn't even like that. It was just my eyes were just so red and puffy. And I ended up having a headache and all this other stuff. So life will hit you at moments where you're about to level up. And then leveling up, in my case, there's things that I asked for, all right? There's shit that I want. There's things that I asked for. I asked for this. I asked for the level up. I asked to be where I am currently. I asked for plenty of things that I know I would have to build that. How do you say that? I would have to build that, I'm having legal logical right now. So I would have to build me up to get to that level, to get the things that I want. And the shit is difficult, yo. Like, the shit is mad difficult. It's mad difficult. It's mad hard. It's mad, it's just a lot. Like, it's a lot. It's really a lot. And I had to think about what it is that I want. I had to think about what it is that I want. I had to really write out my thoughts and my feelings into my journal, my online journal. And it was one of those moments where I just was like, yo, you can't keep allowing certain shit to happen and then holding on to it, trying to figure out why. You're gonna have to let it go. When something ends, let it end. Let it go. It took me years. It took me 33 years to learn how to let go of pain that my own parents caused me. 33 fucking years. So I just turned 34 February 13th. So now I have to learn whenever something ends, no matter how bad I wanted it, I have to learn to release it and to let it go. Because if I don't, I won't be able to be open to receiving what's to come. And these past 2 weeks was hitting me so hard. Bruh, I felt like I was the actual punching bag, and the universe was just like, and I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? So it felt like that. Like I kept getting blow after blow after blow after blow after blow, and I'm just like, bruh, what the fuck is going on? So this is gonna be short. I'm not gonna keep y'all that long, but I say all this to say, especially for me, when shit ends, let that shit go and move the fuck on. Cause something better is coming. Something better will be there. Something better is going to bring. Just know that whenever God, whoever you believe in, or whatever you believe in, whether it be God, whether it be the universe, for me, I'm practicing Ifa, African spirituality. So I believe it was my ancestors, spirit guides, Alekwa, God, and the universe protecting me from whatever the fuck it was that I really wanted. They were like, no, we're closing this road. This road has ended. You are going to be shifted onto another road so you can get what it is that we know is best for you. It's like that meme. I don't know if you've seen it. I'm gonna find it. Hopefully I can insert it. Where this little girl has this teddy bear, and the man that people be calling Jesus got a huge teddy bear in his back. And the little girl is just holding it, and she's like, but I love this. Not knowing that God had a bigger teddy bear behind him to give to her, because he knows this is what she would actually love. And these 2 weeks that I just experienced, the things that I've experienced in these 2 weeks, it's God literally, is me saying, but God, I want this, I want this. Low key, God like, all right, dummy, you could want that, but I got something 10 times better that you don't even know what's coming. That's exactly how I related to that little girl. That's how I can have y'all see what I'm talking about. I know you understand. I know y'all understand. I hope y'all got common sense, because a lot of people on this planet ain't got common sense. But you know what? I'm gonna shut up. But that's where I am. I wanted something so bad. I wanted it to work. I wanted it for me. I wanted it. Fighting, knowing that I had to give this up. I'm gonna talk about what it was, but knowing that I had to give it up, and I just was like, damn, I want this shit. But my guides, my ancestors, Elegua, God, the universe was like, no, because we see what's gonna happen, and you're not gonna be happy. So we have to cut this out of your life, because we know they have something that they know I will be like, okay, I'm thank you. I'm glad you did cut that off, or I'm glad you did take that out of my life. Not to say what was in my life was bad, or that it wasn't good, but for my betterment, they know what's better for me. It was what will work. But I'm gonna end this with saying, just trust God, just trust the universe. If something ends, feel your emotions, feel it. Write it out, feel it, cry, scream, do what you gotta do. Don't sit in it too long. Once you feel it, get up, dust your shoulders off, dust yourself off, and try again. And go for it again. Because I promise you, a lot of people say this, God will never steer you wrong. But the ancestors that I got, the Orisha, the head angel that I have, being a daughter of Elegua, the spirit guides that I have, the God that we know, and the universe that we know and are acclimated with, they know what's best for us. So I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna see y'all next week. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for the next upload. Again, find me on Instagram at Magda Desir _. Thank you for tuning in, and we shall talk soon. Later.